Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Endless Space 2. It is starting to get a little crowded out here. Now, it looks to me like the Cravers are maybe the dominant force in the galaxy. They seem to be doing real well on territory, and that usually in a 4X game is something of an indicator. Alright, So, I'm nowhere on my faction quest, right? I've accomplished basically nothing. We gotta fix that. But that means I'm gonna have to research some buildings to give influence, which means we're very busy. We're very busy people. Okay, we can definitely... Did I make the settler for this already? No, he's in the queue. Okay, I remembered. I definitely need to take that. We're gonna need that resource. You guys... Get praised. Actually... Oh, we make lots of transvine. Here, have some transvine. Cool. How long is that modifier gonna last? Okay. Let's see what that does. It didn't actually... It doesn't paint a timer down here, so it gave us... Each click of this gave us +2 relations per turn, but I have no idea for how long. Alright, you guys are not in love with me. That can be changed. Listen, we're really great. Okay. So we have our ships, he has his ships. This might cost us the game, but let's learn some things, huh? Let's, hey you. Hey guy. Let's have some words. Here you are.
We are coming.
Yeah. I think you may have misunderstood our relationship here, sir. Let's do it. Let's rumble. We're gonna die. Okay. So. The Reparo button says I do not have the money to repair my detector. Okay, so let's swap him out then. Make fleet out of him. And then we have a fresh detector to swap in, right? Cannot do this on hero ship. If I combine these guys, is it... Hold on. Is his assignment cooldown is probably active, right? Yeah, 4 more turns? If I do this, is it gonna not include... Because it kind of looks like it's not including his ship. Shift... Yeah, like his ship's not highlighted. You know what? Let's not mess with it. We'll just move everybody over here. Alright, they have one thing in the hangar. Let's do this. So we have a little bit less manpower than they do, but we could siege them, right? How you do that? How am I sieging them just by being here, or what's the deal? Okay, no, you give the guard order and it blockades the system. Maybe? Hard to say. Tough call. No civilopedia, you know.
Your declarations mean nothing to the Hive. Nothing has changed.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That's intimidating. I'm concerned.
Our purpose is to kill.
Yeah. I'm very impressed with all of your threats. Everything about what you're saying right now has me positively quaking. We should build ships. We're gonna need a lot of ships. Ah, yes. I must click end turn twice for some reason. You know, I don't know if I have the latest patch or not, because I set myself off on that branch that fixes the AMD bugs. Okay, well, I guess this is the time, huh? Let's rumble.
Our relations with you are a source of joy and hope for the Church.
Yeah, I think we can be friends with basically everybody. My forces on Ying have destroyed a civilian transport fleet, earning us 900 dust. Are you joking? That's amazing! That is an amazing amount of dust! Alright, let's find out if we die. The Slayers are scooping up more factions and more planets. Science King is doing his science thing. Sure. Approval on system. Like, it doesn't really do anything. There's nothing left that does anything on systems. It could end up being relevant eventually. We just need one more skill point spent to open up the outer tier. The battle at Ying. Oh, did I started the battle... Maybe he started the battle? This is definitely the wrong fleet. I'm pretty sure I started the battle with the wrong damn ship selected. Never mind, retreat. Listen, being good at games is hard. Don't listen to anybody who tells you otherwise. So this fleet can't... Huh. Okay, we can afford to at least repair the damage I just did with my big dumb face. And now it's saying I can't attack because I cannot target allied or friendly fleets. So I think he returned to the hangar. So how am I going to know if... Just take a look at all of our available orders here. Okay, there's no expand and show me something different. Okay, apparently I've never looked at this system before. How do I know if it is currently being sieged? It doesn't... I mean, I see no indicators. My feeling is that I do not currently have this planet under siege. I think that's what's up. A ground assault seems foolish. We need more ships. We can make them here. It's a little further away than I'd like. Let's make another fleet worth of these dudes. And also, it's the middle of the war, so let's go settle some new worlds, shall we? That doesn't sound like a bad plan at all. I can't imagine a smarter thing to do right now. Alright, you. You're the one with the resource. Ooh. There seem to be a lot of like large cat-like animals in general. That is pretty cool. Let's just turn on both of the things. Let's make use of this money that we just stole. Return quickly. Alright. Yeah, I don't know how to, I don't know how to do anything that isn't invade. Hopefully they will keep sending out civilian ships. That would be really convenient for me. It's not over here on this order list, right? No. Luxury prices increase. Okay, Gobris has empty, Oh. Well, we did it. We made 900 more money. So this is like a crazy good way to generate some resources. 900 money. I'm thinking that maybe that was a trade fleet, a trade ship, maybe. So we have 2.1k manpower. You can see here on this ship it says optional cost 0 to 300 manpower. If a ship's not fully manpowered, I believe its weapons do less damage, like you just don't have enough crew to properly run the ship is what that means. So it would be bad if we ran out of manpower, but we have managed to build up quite a lot, and we're actually producing 315 per turn. So that's not something I have to worry too much about. This is Gobris. Gobris is not actually too far away from the front, right? Actually, yeah, it's still pretty far away. Yedix would be a good place to be producing ships. Alright, come, join the stack. I mean, I don't... Apparently I could scout an anomaly here. You know what? Let's do it. Let's get a reward. Hey, we did it. That's actually a pretty good pull. We're just about to be mining this, right? Cross engineering is that. So I think let's go ahead and update the ship designs. Maybe mostly the Smasher, obviously. Actually, is the Smasher using any bullets? Because that was a slug machine we just picked up. No, the Smasher is a missile frigate. So let's build you up. I want these ships to use missile weapons. I want these ships to use long-range weapons, but I kind of want to throw the advanced perfected slugs on there just as a counter to enemy missiles. Like, if we did something like this, and then put a more normal missile weapon up. How many of your slots are support? Any of them? I wish that when the thing was in the slot, it would still tell you what type it is. Okay, so that can be support or defense, but we should definitely have an engine in there. Okay. Maybe that's what we should be producing in Gobris. Yeah, let's do some... Ooh, we can make 2 of them in a single turn, even. Let's do some of that. And they'll bring over some additional manpower, and maybe it'll be good enough to let us drop a real siege. They're building ships in the hangar. Like, we can't just sit here forever. Their defenses are down to 95%, so yeah, we're having an effect. They put something out in space. I want to attack it. I want to attack it. Wait, what? How are they... We have the system defended. How are they moving through... Yeah, they just kind of like ran right through our guard. That's kind of frustrating. Okay, let's fight. On the shoulders of supergiants, a distant stellar giant about 80 times the size of an average star has just gone supernova. Capitalizing on the media attention drawn by the event, a pacifist group within your empire has launched a campaign to bring home the fleets that were monitoring the event rather than leave them on patrol. Okay, this is a purely positive event. A little bit extra dust per turn. It's not going to go amiss.
You lead well, comrade.
Yes, I know. I know I'm great. Oh, wait, this is what I want to do. I want to do... Wait. This. There we go. That's what I wanted. Figure out a way to get over here. Okay, let's deal with this battle. So they've got 2 hunters. You know what? I want to use a long-range tactic, right? Can I... Is there a way for me to rearrange who's in what slot? Okay, you can do it on this screen, it looks like. Unlock to 10 CP and 3 ships, and somebody has to be in the middle. Oh, but I can only have a certain number of... I can only have a certain number of CP in each slot. Man, I really wish we could use these 2 rows, because this would be a lot better for us. Well, I guess this is how we have to do it. Alright, take me back? Yeah, not totally ideal. So these butchers are mostly projectile weapon. Hopefully, these guys are mostly projectile weapons with energy. So they're all using the wrong type of shields. But I mean, they're big ships. We have more health than they do. They have considerably more damage than we do. This is maybe not going to go that well. They call it a draw. I mean, that looks like a win to me, though. We did really well there. We're going to need reinforcements, like yesterday. Retreat. Retreat, gentlemen. I don't know what the hell you guys were doing down here anyway. Oh, they were running. They were running from Gobris. They're really fast, actually. We have very, very fast ships. So when they get back to LYRA, we'll repair them and stuff with the dust that we've been stealing from Ying. Okay. So now we'll start bringing in this stuff. What is intended by the underlines here? I guess it's just... No, I have no idea what's intended. These are being gathered currently, maybe? That might be all it is. And yeah, we're losing some population in Gonos because Gonos is feeding Justium, but, you know, it's gonna be okay. So you guys don't have an action point left. I suppose there's no reason, if I'm worried about merging these detectors together into a fleet, and I'm going to try it as soon as our hero's assignment cooldown is up, by the way. One more turn. There's no reason that they need to be in two separate fleets. They can just be... Actually, we can fleet everybody together now. We'll worry about it next turn, because, again, I'm concerned about what's going to happen if our hero doesn't have the reassignment cooldown available. I'm worried, because the way it looks, it sort of looked like he's not actually going to be a part of the thing. Alright. Let's catch this guy before he can do something, move away, you know. Knight, please start an attack. Okay, there we go. Where'd these extra ships come from? He definitely did not move in more ships. Like, I didn't see more ships approach. But all of a sudden, he has all these ships. Okay, well. Ooh. Free resources. This is what I was saying. I was a little concerned that we were going to lose. He really has generated a lot of ships. Let's see, this says 8. But it's showing me a single fleet that has 1 unit in it. Is there no way for me to see the other things that are stacked up on top of this? Okay, here we have more ships. Alright, well this is going to be a massacre. Power to the shields. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, so that's strange. Some of the siege mechanics really are not behaving the way I would expect. Wait a minute, what? Oh, these are the detectors. I was like, how do I still have ships? What, did he run away? But no, yeah, of course, I had a second fleet there. Okay, so we don't really, I don't think we really have a chance of surviving this war then. I was sort of curious what the strength of our enemy was going to feel like. I apologize if this is not the way you want to watch the game. I can certainly understand, but I'm definitely going to be like just trying stuff to feel it out for a little while. So what is this? Oh, it's a new resource that we haven't seen yet. Amianthoid. Similar to asbestos. Okay, well, you guys may as well get all the way to the system. Now, what does it cost to buy out a Smasher? Really quite a lot, in fact. Just a huge amount of money. Way more money than we have actually generated here. I wonder... We have some pretty poorly outfitted ships over here. We are building more ships. I'd like them not to arrive all piecemeal. But I'm kind of curious how things are going to go from here. So he's got a lot of ships, and they're near one of my systems. We can merge these guys up. Oh, I wonder if I had merged from this menu, I wonder if it would have functioned differently. What's it cost to buy my hero back? Yeah, I'll pay that. Oh, actually, before we pull him back to the fleet, let's see if his ship... Yeah, we have some slugs here for the purpose of helping him shoot down incoming enemy missiles and giving him a little bit of versatility. We can replace these with the real fancy slugs that we found. Okay. He's looking pretty good. Alright, so if we're going to hold... How long do we have to hold for? I said we didn't want to arrive all piecemeal, but actually this guy kind of like needs to get over here. So let's have him run down here, and then use open space travel, I think, the rest of the way, because I certainly don't want to run through Craver territory at this point. And it's possible that I just killed us. You know. If we lose, it's okay. Think about how much more I know right now than I knew at the beginning of this game. The next game is going to go even better. So that's a lot of ships. Some of them are leaving and can't turn around until they get to the end of the space lane.
Your presence and communication is a source of endless joy to the unfallen.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of love that accent.
Our relations with you are a source of joy and hope for the church.
So what, like, when they're telling me we are considering proposing an agreement, and we've seen that text basically from several different trading partners several different times now. What is the... wow, we did that really quickly. Nice work, everybody. What is the time scale on that offer, I wonder? Like, we've had people say that to us a lot, but I don't think I've ever actually had somebody offer a deal. Is there a way to, like, order him to use a particular mode of transport? I know that this is not the fastest way, just going through open space, but I really don't want him going through MAIAL. It looks like there isn't a way for me to control his movement any more specifically. Alright, take what you perceive to be the fastest route, and let's just try to figure this out. Please. Please get over here. Okay, he's doing... I think he's gonna go this way. It's not great. None of it's great. But, like, all hands on deck here, because things are about to get ugly. So the battle at LYRA looks pretty devastating. Now, he's bringing in 3 medium ships and 4 smalls. Well, 3 smalls and a hero ship that doesn't actually take up a command point. He's being led by Torvoth Zekgul. Man, that's a cool hero. He's one of those crocodile guys. Yeah, we're extremely fucked. So we retreat and wait for backup? I mean, it's better to have a couple of badly injured ships. Oh, there's no escape route available. We'll just die. In that case, no, I do not wish to retreat. Let's fight him. Let's do as much damage as we can. It's probably not going to be that much, honestly. Wow. Did we literally not hit them at all? They also played power to shields. Okay, this is our first ground battle. This I'm very curious about. I don't think we can watch it, because you guys saw what happened last time, and I apologize for that. But let's check this out. This is the number of troops that has been generated by the manpower allocated to the invasion. A bonus of 40 units will be provided if you choose conscript... Oh, okay, I have choices here too. So, plus 200 manpower and increases manpower max deployment limit, minus 1 population. Okay, it converts population into soldiers, sure. Lower the side effects of the invasion, such as destruction of improvements and loss of population. But, I mean, they're going to take my world, aren't they? I don't think I care about this. A tactical surrender. Surrender to protect population and improvements, but organize a resistance network to increase the transitionary period in order to bring your fleets and retake the system. Okay, so this is what we want. We're going to tactically surrender our system. That's really cool. Okay, so he just went mega hard.
It is with joy and devotion that we make.
Hey, look, somebody actually offered us something.
We pray you find it pleasing.
A trade agreement allows our trade HQs to talk to their trade subsidiaries and vice versa, I think. I agree. But it's not really very helpful, because we don't have any of those things. And then the battle at MAIAL. Because my ships insist on going through MAIAL. Okay, so let's change some orders. Everybody who was going to MAIAL, please instead go to ERIDANUS. Are you seriously going to go south through their territory to get to ERIDANUS? At this point, they're just being difficult for the sake of being difficult. Alright. After we get gamma absorption, I really need to... Wow, man. I wasn't really looking at what we get from gamma absorption, but that building, the microwave pipes, that is bananas. Yeah, once we have this, we really need to get more command points in our fleets. Okay. So we're just going to build up a great big fleet, move it to ERIDANUS, and then figure things out from there. You need to focus on basic infrastructure. Okay. So, going straight to Ying was risky. Basically, the idea was I was hoping I could get... I was hoping I could strike them while they were unawares. Unfortunately, the manpower of Ying was a little on the high side. It's possible that I could have just taken Ying. I'm not sure. It sure didn't look like I was going to win that battle, though. Alright. Wow, really? Plus 8 movement points on fleet. The Sophons have a skill that gives plus 8 movement. We really don't need approval. Minus dust cost and assignment duration. I'm very disappointed with how good these skills are. Like, these are not... These skills do not do the thing I want them to do. Well, that's pretty cool, though. It says on heroes, not hero. Heroes in the system? I guess maybe this applies to heroes in fleets in the system? I don't know. Let's take it and see what it does. Alright, now I can give him an order to go to here that he is not going to interpret as a command to fly through hostile space. Let's gather stuff up at ERIDANUS and then we'll figure out fleet mechanics. But, you don't want to be perfectly honest, if I had tried something in that vein in Endless Legend, only playing on Sirius, I wouldn't be entirely shocked if it worked. Okay, this has ended. Sad, we needed all that industry. Alright, so we have very poor visibility over his fleet, so we can see stuff that's basically, like, immediately adjacent to one of our fleets.
With you are a source of joy.
Okay. I appreciate what you're saying, but I don't know that you need to say it quite as frequently as you have been. Yeah, dead. Got caught by them guarding their actually, they're guarding this planet, which stopped us from moving through, but as soon as we got here, they moved away. So I guess we're not dead. Alright, let's fleet up. Really, I can't just, I can't buy him back from that screen? That seems like an oversight. His assignment cooldown is 5 turns. Man. I feel like his assignment cooldown should maybe come up if you, I guess if they let you put up your assignment cooldown just by buying your hero back, then any player who has a lot of dust would have their heroes active 100% of the time, and I can see why they would want to avoid that. Ow. I don't know what happened. I gave myself a big cut on my chest. I assumed that I scratched too much during my sleep or something, because it looks like a scratch. And it keeps itching, and so I keep instinctively scratching it, and then these guys are not actually moving. Come on. I really thought they had orders to move. Okay. So let's buy back their health. Actually, let's upgrade their design. Can I retrofit this guy? I don't have a Horatio ship design to upgrade. And it used to be in Endless Legend that if that was the case, you couldn't, yeah, it looks like there's no options to fix up this fleet. So actually, I guess this ship should go find something else to do, right? But what? I guess one thing it could do is it could just go deep into unknown space. Alright, and then we have... You guys can merge up and be the beginning of the next fleet. So it seems quite a bit more difficult to bring a lot of units into a battle than it was in Endless Legend. Market-wide price decreases. Alright, now MAIAL is a pretty small system, but he has had a lot of ships stationed there, like recently. I'm thinking going directly back to LYRA might be suicide, but if we go to MAIAL and are able to clear it, and then we go to LYRA, that would be cool. So do I want to wait for the second fleet to assemble, basically? I think so. I'm not sure how much time we have with the Resistance, but I think we probably want to wait for... I mean, it's so dangerous to attack him. His fleets are so much better than mine. With the elections approaching, you've begun to take note of growing support for minority parties within your government. Your aides have given you conflicting reports on the causes. Some try to argue it's a matter of policy views, age gaps, and changing values. But the arrests of several high-profile legislators charged with spying for the enemy means there may be a bigger picture at stake. A group of mercenaries approaches you, spies who claim expertise in getting results done without getting caught. If you hire them, they claim they could root out the conspirators and tip the election in your favor. You know, call me crazy, but I don't think it's a great idea to allow foreign agents to influence the election. And plus 10, man, I got kind of excited about this, but it's just plus 10 influence on Empire, which means that it's not really that beneficial. I guess you're really just weighing yourself against the chance of being discovered by your people, which I'm sure has serious consequences. Okay, so let's get... Let's get everybody headed in the right direction here. Okay. So we can cobble together a second fleet now, right? Let's go two smashers and the accelerator. Not you. Bam. Second big fleet. And then you guys can merge up as well. And can the guys with 4... Okay, the guys with 4 command points can, in fact, make it to that system this turn. So I guess let's go. Hero's still got 3 turns on his cooldown. Alright, let's see if we really can, like... I don't know what the value, effectively, of having multiple fleets in a place is. Get him! Start a fight! He has merely 1 tiny invader. Alright, we're gonna play long range. I actually really like this. The accelerators are well balanced for medium range combat. a decisive... he retreated, I think. As you can see, he left the system immediately. Okay, so if we wanted to attack... here it looks like we might win. We have sort of... we have a similar amount of... I don't know what that left system is supposed to... what that left number is supposed to be. But we have more infantry than he does. He has some tanks. But he has a whole lot of ships coming in. Like, if we don't do this now, I don't think we're going to get to do it next turn. So let's try it. Okay, so we can go for a preemptive bombing, plus 400 max damage done to defender during ground battle, plus 200 minimum damage. But there will be population death. There will be destruction of improvements. We can go for a cautious guerrilla battle, which will make us deal less damage in the overall, but will have make our troops effectively have more health. Or we can just blitz him. Plus 30% manpower deployment limit. That doesn't seem very useful. We're pretty far off of our... okay, this is the number of troops that have been generated by the manpower allocated to the invasion. I'm not 100% clear on what's happening here. Maybe somebody can explain this to me in the comments for the episode. But, so we have 600 manpower worth of men in the fleet. That number sounds right-ish. For some reason, that equates to 120 troops. I guess a significant amount of a ship's manpower is devoted to keeping the ship flying. I don't know. But so, like, if I take Blitz, which gives plus 30% manpower deployment limit, is that going to cause me to turn more of my manpower into soldiers, or what's this going to do? 60 to 80, 20 to 26, based on the strategy he chooses. If I do this, it lowers my manpower deployment limit, but it's also going to mess him up real bad. You know, I don't care about his system. Okay, so the tanks, man. Tanks are real good, is what we've learned here. The preemptive bombing has had no effect on his population or manpower, or his population or his improvements, and it certainly didn't seem to have much of an effect on his troops. Yeah, I have to say this this game could be a little bit clearer with some of its things. So none of my ships can. My fleet has insufficient manpower to attack again. So it did use all of the manpower from all of the ships. Is that right? Can I see your design? I want to see your stats. Okay, so this ship has a... yeah, this is manpower. It's used for ground battles. It also gives you a damage bonus when it is full during space battles. Okay. So, wait. These guys have 300, so... and accelerators don't have 0, do they? No, they have 100. So wait, why was my manpower 600? Even if I was only using one fleet to siege, it should have been 700, right? 3 plus 3 plus 1? I may have to check the manual. Okay, Gonos. Man. Gonos is so far from the action. Let's produce some more ships. Gorbis is in a much better place to actually contribute. Alright, so let's see what happens here when his defending ships come to the rescue. Mostly what I'm learning here is that I do not fully understand the Battle for Planets system. So the invasion continues on this turn, right? I don't know how that works exactly. Okay, this time we are considered to have a significant advantage, we can reinforce really well, and he can't reinforce. He just lost dudes. Right, we're only allowed to bring 600 troops. That's why it was only 600. So, like, I don't know what causes this to be 600. So, like, if I blitz... plus 30% manpower deployment limit, is that actually going to give me a deployment limit of, like, 780? Let's see what the final numbers say. No, it's still 600. We lost few of our dudes. He lost way fewer of his dudes. So we do see the difference. Blitz really does a lot less damage than the bombardment, at least in the situation we're in. Oh, and there's a ground battle at ERIDANUS. He has moved troops to ERIDANUS, and I totally didn't notice, and it's just one ship. But we don't have much in the way of planetary defenses. And he's bringing tanks with him. We gotta get tanks, man. Lower the side effects of the invasion, but... So this one's just like all positives. But this allows us to have more manpower on the ground. Yeah, the protect system seems really good. I really don't have the ability to tell, though, whether 40 extra troops is better than... Like, is 80 troops better than 40 troops with plus 30% health? How do I know things like this? Because I don't know what a troop means mathematically. There could be some issues of reducing returns. The scaling might not be linear. Again, let's try going 80 troops against his large number of tanks. Major defeat. Tanks are apparently just the bomb. Like, it seems like tanks are incredibly useful. We gotta figure out how to get tanks, man. So, if I send one of my fleets back, we should be able to take it. He just has a single small ship, right? If I send one of my fleets back and blow up his ship, that ends the ground assault, right? Please don't attack the guy that I'm not at war with. Yeah, we should obliterate this dude. He has 3,500 health on his small ships. That's a hell of a thing. Maybe minus 10% damage on weapon modules is not really a good way to go. I like taking less damage, but let's do this one, even though I don't expect this will figure in at all. Let's do this because it allows us to be at long range without damaging our output. Okay, we caused him to retreat, it looks like. Because he immediately left the system. Go, everybody, go! Let's see if we can... I would love it if we could get MAIAL. Alright, and we should be able to get this ship. It had to retreat to here, where we will absolutely obliterate it, I hope. Because it probably can't retreat again, right? Yes, we won a decisive victory. We have obliterated him. We took no damage in doing so. And now I guess we just wait for the next turn. Oh. Yeah, alright. Whatever. If I committed him to battle there, he was also just gonna get wiped out. Who cares? We have no way of affecting that. Okay. And so, I mean, we're already ground battling them as hard as we can ground battle them, so I guess we just keep it up. Those microwave pipes are really cool. So wait, I thought I had a source of antimatter somewhere. Yeah, Gobris. Oh, I guess I this turn just finished the antimatter research. Okay. So, our need for weapons tech is a little bit less urgent now, but obviously it would be nice to be able to get up to some better torpedoes. Some better missiles. Where are the really good missiles? Up here you have some basic entropy torpedoes, 38 DPS. Okay, and over here you have the ones that are made... Okay, so along the left side of the tree, there's just vanilla upgrades, and then along the right side of the tree are the weapons made out of strategics. And these are exclusive tech. You get one or the other. Interesting. Well, I want to get up here. So we need to research one more tech in this area of the tree. What do we get here? Tractable armaments? An electromagnetic shield, which gives us plus 250 manpower capacity, defense capacity, but has a chance to kill population when used. Interesting. This is going to give us some basic modules, and that looks like it. I mean, these are okay. We should get basic reactive plating, because we've mostly been fighting slug weapons so far, I think. Man. I guess ships. I guess build ships, you know? Our manpower is failing. I assume that's due to it having to replace manpower lost by our colony during the battle. And I'm also assuming that these ships, like, lose manpower over time and we'll have to replenish at some point, or maybe, like, ships come out automatically to do that. I was trying to get the space battle in first. Okay, hold on. Alright, we have eaten the civilian ship.
Our relations with you.
Yeah, the militarist party is getting big. No surprises there. Alright, we have a ground battle at ERIDANUS. So taking out the ships in orbit did not stop... They, I guess, have already dropped off all these troops? Well, let's protect the system. Because at this point, we should wear them down easily, right? So what I should be doing is trying to focus on minimizing the damage. Yeah, we did okay. What do you mean preemptive bombing? You don't have any ships. How are you able to do preemptive bombing? That's interesting. What is this? Does the proportion of this that is dark have mechanical meaning, or... Huh. Alright, let's have a quick space battle. So they have 2 mediums versus my 2 mediums. We have superior tactics, I think, maybe. Yeah, the ship's stats are not all that great. This one, with the 555 damage, I'm a little concerned about. But he seems to have switched his weapons mostly to energy weapons. Ah, that's not good for me. That's not good for me. So that's a thing we gotta be aware of. I guess we obliterated them. They also tried to play at long range. You know? I'm not 100% sure. I would love to have been able to watch that battle up close and personal, but, I mean, you guys saw what happened last time. He keeps bringing in more ships. Ooh, now he's getting serious. That's a lot of medium-sized ships. Well, I kind of wish I hadn't done this, but I don't think retreating is a good idea right now. Let's just wear him down with our superior numbers. Yeah, that's really ugly. Alright, he has very little in the way of stuff remaining. I think I just want to blitz him. I'm not 100% sure what's going on with the manpower deployment limit. We're going to have to figure these things out. But I don't really want to do preemptive bombing because I think I actually might be able to take this system and I don't want to blow it up first. You know what? Never mind. Let's try to actually take the system. We can worry about what state it's in if I manage that. Okay, yeah, it's taking forever for us to bring down his units. I'm not sure why. +2 depletion points on planets, and plus 150% resources on undepleted planets. That's interesting. I don't even know. I have no idea how the cravers work. Alright, we've unlocked a new level of military stuff. Plus 500 manpower capacity. That's, you know what? We're gonna need it. Okay, so I need command points again. We've unlocked a new tier, and we should pick up +3 command points immediately. Also, the command points researches are tied to missiles, so that's good for us. And this one up here is tied to adaptive fleet systems, which just gives all of our ships XP forever. That's fine, I guess. Well, we've done a good job of sort of wearing them down in a lot of places. I don't know why... Can my ships contribute manpower to the ground battle? It seems like they ought to be able to, right? We could have the dudes from the ships just make landfall and do some work. I guess we will find out. It didn't seem like they contributed last time, but, you know, maybe if you do a space battle in the same turn or something, I don't know. Okay, what did I do? Oh, we did this. And I was second most responsible. So, great bunch of Hyperion for me. Okay, the ground battle at ERIDANUS. We've got to be able to drive them out here. They are definitely not bringing in more and more men. So that's going well for us. Hold on. We scored a minor victory. I don't know, man. My ground tactics don't seem to be providing a lot of benefit, really, of any kind. And it is super hard to fight these dudes with the tanks, man. So, they really want us to take a military hero. They're all guardians. Use socials, scavengers. What do the scavenger race skills look like? Well, these are not blowing my mind. Yeah, okay, what about you guys? You socials. Okay, that's interesting. Big health bonus if you just fill your fleets up. What about this guy? Yeah, these guys are okay too. I think I'm gonna hire this dude. Hiring this hero will appoint him to political leader of the militarist party. Didn't I already have... No, this guy's an industrialist. His assignment cooldown is up. Cool. Let us space battle the Slayer ship that has come to reinforce. Because I would really like it if they did not drop any new guys off on our planet. Didn't actually destroy him. I'm worried that that might not work out for us. Alright, we definitely need ship stuff. Okay, so let's have all of our ships move, and then we'll sort of count up our resources here and figure out what we can get away with. Is he going to make it all the way over here? He is. Okay, so... Oh, you can't assign heroes when they're out of your territory. That's fair. That always did feel a little silly. Your heroes could just sort of teleport into the action no matter where they were. And we're doing a pretty okay job of draining off the ships that he is sending in to get us. But I am terrible at ground assaults. I mean, I guess that's a so fun thing, right? We do have a trait that makes us worse at ground assaults. I think what it does is it reduces the health of our troops. Yeah, minus 20% infantry health. Boy, it's really having a difference, you know? It's really making a big difference. Let's grab this guy and send him toward trouble. It's a good thing for us that the Cravers haven't tried to attack us on the western front at Justum. My suspicion is that they're probably not going to pick up on it now. Eighth of 15th of Carval. You know what, let's assign him... No, he has to be orbiting a fleet. Let's assign him here? He's already a better commander than the other dude. Alright, so it seems to be pretty tough to invade a system. I seem to be having a tough time. This land battle can't continue much longer, though, right? Alright, the ground battle at ERIDANUS should be wrapping up. They have a very small number of soldiers and tanks. We've got to figure out how to deal with tanks a little bit more effectively. Okay. We've finally removed their forces from our planet. Oh, we're doing it. We got him down to a single tank. Is it supposed to take this many attacks? My feeling is that it's probably not. But, I mean, I can't argue. It is working. Alright, let's do some level 3 modernization. We've had time for our resources to build up a little bit. Oh, you're already level 3, aren't you? Yeah. And we should definitely get microwave pipes. Oh, I can balance these fleets differently. I think what I want to do actually is... So it could be 3 smashers and an accelerator, or 2 smashers and 4 accelerators. I guess let's just grab this guy. There's no reason to have anybody sitting out in the cold. Alright, well, we have a lot of ships. There's no two ways about that. It seems a lot easier to get a functional wartime economy going in this game than it was in Legend. Alright, if we can take this system and then, like, get back LYRA, I'd be okay with that as the result of our first war. While I'm, you know, still kind of learning how the hell everything works. I kind of like, though, that you can't really just bring about superior force and immediately take a planet from somebody. I think the gameplay effect of that is probably going to be pretty positive. Alright, well... What is this? Unlocks privateers. Fleets with only mercenaries can display a neutral flag, preventing other empires from knowing who controls them. That's a thing that I didn't use too much in Endless Legend, but it's probably pretty good. +2 per hull types on Empire. +2 command points per hull types? Is that per researched hull types or per hull types that you actually have out in your navy, or I don't know, let's do it. So I'm noticing that it says aha. Yes. I noticed that it said +1 tactics per set. This is the deal. You have to your tactics don't automatically go into the pool. You have to trade stuff out. Okay. Well, I don't particularly love Turtle anymore, given what we do. So barrage fire plus 2% damage at long range per enemy ship on ships. That seems really good for us. Team Spirit doesn't really mesh that well with our ship designs. The fewer the... I don't know what the rest of the name of this is. Plus 30% damage bonus when allied ship is destroyed. Post-op analysis is interesting. Plus 70% damage bonus on critical hit. I kind of want to run post-op analysis. We don't use revive and rebuild, really. And then when we do this, we can just sort our bigger ships into the long-range slot. Okay. You'll be able to edit your tactics every 10 turns, or you could pay some influence to do it more often. Alright, that's good information, man. We're learning stuff. I am figuring it out. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, if you use the merge command, it totally does keep the hero in place. Okay. Even though it doesn't look like he's selected, which is kind of annoying. Alright, so the land battle at ERIDANUS is over. Which I think means we can move these guys over here safely. A battle is about to start against the Slayers. They have a single soldier. He has apparently had to get out of his tank. I mean, let's do it, right? This is my world now. Okay, so how does that work exactly? They just become colonized? Oh, he's bringing some force to bear.
You lead well, comrade.
Okay. Let's start some shit. He backed some of his ships off, which is interesting. Alright, so I want... Yeah, honestly, this is a pretty good arrangement. He's got a lot of big ships. So this would give me plus 8 damage, plus 8% damage at long range. Are his ships still using... He's using energy weapons. Let's try this. We'll do bonus damage to him, he'll do a bunch of damage to us. Let's see how it feels. How did they not get any damage on us? Their weapons are entirely energy-based, and we have basically no energy defenses. Oh, their weapons are entirely short-ranged. And they chose barrage fire? Okay. I don't really understand what is happening there. That was a really, really odd choice for them to make. So what does he have left? He has left 3 mediums and 2 smalls. We can attack him with our 2 mediums and 2 smalls. Can I do this? Oh, wait. Okay, I want to bring you guys. Yeah. Cannot do this on hero ship. Huh. Okay, what if I take these guys, make them a new fleet, then use the merge command this way? Okay, there we go. And then we attack. Okay. Let's see, my hero versus yours. What's up? I didn't upgrade his ship. Yeah, that's... small error. Tiny error there. We came out of that really well, though. Are their ships all... Yeah, a lot of their ships are teched out for only being capable of short-range fighting, and then they keep choosing these long-range strategies. Is there an advanced tab? Okay. Flotillas were at long range. Yeah, wow. They just, like, do no damage. Because they keep picking these terrible, terrible tactics. Also, thank you for the detailed information, Amplitude. I really, really like stuff like that. Okay, well, it looks like we are not, in fact, going to straight up lose the game. You might even be able to win the game. So how busted are these worlds? It looks like they don't have a lot of the very basic stuff. Fearful symmetry. This planet's features exhibit a bilateral symmetry that is unnatural in its mathematical precision. Huh. This planet is partially exploited or partially depleted due to overexploitation. Yeah, so he was doing that weird exploitation thing, right? Oh, I have no population. So we can use our spaceport to send people over then? Okay. Alright, I think I get it. Because we have spaceports. And we have population. Let's have Gonos send some dudes. So wait, what kind of worlds are we looking at? They're mostly temperate. That one's cold. Temperate. Warm. Gas warm is its own different... Now, I don't know anything about how we live on gas planets. Okay, well, let's just transfer some population via the spaceport. So we do that from this screen, right? I just go like... Hey... Ooh, we have some sterile planets over there. Let's take these guys and put them in the spaceport and send them to... MAIAL. And also, we should, like, send a couple more people. We can just drop a Sophon for sure. And who else will fit in over there? Yeah, one of those planets has some anomalies on it. Okay. All we have to do is keep the route safe. Alright, what's going on in Sibel? Oh, Sibel needs like a lot of basic stuff. Alright, we have a lot of money. And now that these ships are orbiting our systems, I can repair them, right? Okay, that was basically all of our money, but a quick repair is probably a really good idea. Is he gonna make it all the way? Yeah, wormhole travels really fast. Okay, you know, maybe I should have done this before. I just remembered we should probably upgrade his ship, and I only have 190 dust now. Yeah, I can't do this. Alright, we'll do it next turn. Or maybe the turn after. Whatever. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys very much. Hope you guys are enjoying the series, enjoying watching me sort of stumble through the mechanics. Remember, every weird thing that happens here, every failure that we allow ourselves, gives us that much more ability to learn. Makes us that much better for all future games. And when you think about it, you know, you run the numbers. Losing one game seems like a small price to pay for winning an infinite number of games stretching out into the future. Because, obviously, our time is infinite. So come back next time. We're going to keep fighting this war. We've taken one system off of him. I don't see why it can't turn into even more, and I really would like LYRA back. and we'll see you then.